Well, welcome to Vintage Farmhouse Antiques, and this video is showing you this rather splendid antique Wedgwood platter in well, it's a combination of cobalt blue and white, but there's also a little bit of turquoise blue and white. If we just bring you in and show you some of the detailing on these bluebirds, you'll see that there's a slight variation just in the tone of that colour, more apparent on a distance. It's a very nicely decorated piece of antique Wedgwood here. It's, I think, a little over 13.5 inches in length and 11 inches in width. Nicely marked with Raphael, the pattern, Etruria England, with the Wedgwood cipher just below it. It's interestingly got a impress mark, which is Wedgwood upside down, and then the capital letters BXG. We've not been able to marry that with any of the dating systems in operation via this pottery at this time. So if anybody's got any information on this impress mark and the BXG significance, that'd be very helpful. Date range on this piece varies between probably 1885 and 1910. Raphael was a pattern that was produced in a couple of different pattern colours, and this one is one of the earlier pieces. The latter pieces were all cobalt blue and white with no turquoise inset, but it's a fine looking thing. There is some wear on it. There are occasional knife marks, very light staining. It's got a classic worn antique pattern there, but the actual glaze is in very good condition, with the exception of a little area around the rim here, which is just from where it's been stood as much as anything, I think, taken on some staining and some what looks like soot marks. It may clean off, but we're reluctant to use anything too abrasive on that, and certainly when it's in display situation in a platter, you can see why that's formed around there. It's probably airflow over many decades in a single position that's caused that, but it doesn't show from the front, and as a display piece on a dresser, it's a very fine usable piece of antique Wedgwood. Description link below will take you through to the website listing for this platter, and the full description and dates are on there with more details, so do have a look through. Thanks very much.